Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dual Threat channel. This is episode 3 of Flesh and Banter. Today we've got a very special guest, first time on the pod, Dom Napper. Dom, how you going, man? How's your week in Flesh and Blood been?
Yeah, good. Yeah, thanks. I'm pretty honoured to be invited for the first time on the pod.
Yeah, special guest.
I don't know how the schedule looks, but it's probably going to be the only time on the pod. So
Yeah,
but
first
I'm
and
happy.
last.
Don't know if we can
Yeah,
fit in, but
yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can fit it in. But yeah,
yeah.
week's been alright. Nothing crazy. New set dropped.
What have you been
What
playing, mate?
seems like it's been out for months because
Pre-release.
spoiler
It does
season
feel
plus
that way.
pre-release plus everyone
Yeah.
already having access to it on Talishar. Kind of feels like the set's already been out
Yeah.
Yeah.
for ages.
Has it actually... Is it officially... We're officially out in
Yeah,
stores
yeah,
now, right?
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So, but yeah, no, I've just been. What I've been playing is just Mario. I just
Yeah. Because
I don't
Mario
know.
got new cards in
Like,
the set.
like
yeah.
Super Mario or like...
yeah,
Yeah,
a bit of Super Mario. Yeah, been working on my 16-star speedrun. Got it
How's that
to
going?
34 minutes. So
Yeah. Are you going glitchless or...
That is clean.
No.
Glitchless.
okay.
you got a glitch, brother.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
But no,
Sam,
no.
how's your...
How'd I go this week? Mate, I had
Sam, how's your week been, man?
It's been good. We played a couple of pre-releases, and then on Thursday we had a little thing at our locals because everyone had a bunch of the new cards from pre-release and whatnot, and we were all playing the new stuff. I played the new KO Underhanded Cheat. I loved it. That deck is so much fun. Here I got the boy here. This is to come in show and tell.
Yeah, we can see that, yeah.
Yeah, I forget you guys
That's
can't
awesome.
see it, but it's all good, man. It's all good. The guys on
We'll
YouTube.
just take your word for it, I guess.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the deck. The deck is so much fun. I was really keen to play Pleiades, and I'm getting it all, but the deck is just not seeming to line up at the moment. I'm gonna wait for someone smarter than me to make a decent deck list, and I'll play that, and I'll just get all the high rarity stuff as soon as I can, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So you're gonna get my Coalfall outside interference then?
No. I'm specifically saying Pleiades. I don't care about KO foil stuff. But maybe we'll change. What about you, Case? What have you been doing this week? Besides losing to
I've
KO.
been losing to KO, yeah. Yep, losing to KO. I've been like messing around with Live. There's like a million different lists that people have been putting up, and I've just been trying all of them to realize that the deck is kind of not quite there. It's fun. I think like the list needs to be fixed. I think if you like find the right 60, the deck it does really powerful stuff, but it can get punished pretty hard by like aggressive decks where I don't have the time to set up my big.
Yeah, you
thing,
copping
but-
infinite damage.
Yep. I put Verdant's back together with the new card. Deck's real good. The
A lot of leaves.
yeah,
Your
16
brain
or
is
18,
not
18 more
working, man.
arcane is like no, I'm fine.
So just for reference, Case,
yeah,
Case had a
18
big
more
night last
arcane.
night,
Oh,
and he's a bit rough. We had to film the intro like 8 times. He didn't know what to say, even though
Nah,
it's written
it
on a
was
bit
like
of paper.
It's not on a bit of paper, to be fair.
Digital paper. Yeah, continue, mate. Yeah. And how the Verdant's
yeah.
going into KO, the new KO.
Well, we only played once,
Yeah.
and I was like messing around with different things. But the
mm.
deck's really strong. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty big contender going into ProQuest season
Yeah,
and
for
whatnot.
sure.
But
For sure.
but yeah, nah, just playing,
Great.
trying out Lyeth, and I need to start like actually properly testing for PQ, which is
Yes.
a week away.
Yep.
So I probably should. I don't have a deck locked yet.
That's silly,
But,
mate.
yeah, well, it's a Acilio Verdance. There's no Lyeth's not close
yeah.
there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Verdance is good. Acilio's just fun. So I don't know. I'll probably land on Acilio realistically, but
Play what you know.
yeah. So day 1 of Shizuoka is done. Day 2 is like currently live. I think round 1 is live as we speak. Does anyone have any thoughts or anything on day 2 conversions? What the meta looks like?
I'm just going to put up on the thing the metagame.
So
day
I mean,
one-
it looks pretty much what you expected, or what everyone expected
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I
in
think,
terms
okay,
of like the metagame.
so the audio listeners, there's 44 KOs, 42 Florian, 29 Syndra, 28 Gravy, 22 Verdants. They're like the main ones. There was, what do we have? We had 7 Pallades, 3 of the new KO, 0 Tough Nut, and how many life did we have? Or was it
Just the one.
There was just one?
There was one live, yeah.
Yeah, just one.
So not a good
Don't-
showing
I
there
think
for
the biggest
Tough Nut.
thing as well is the fall of grace from the assassins, 4 Slippies and 8 Marios.
Yeah,
the,
Slippy gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as if Bonds of Agony was a good card or something.
Yeah,
Something like
it's
that.
funny that.
Yeah, something like that.
Crazy.
And the card's good, but it's also just yeah, I don't know. As an assassin player, I was obviously upset with the Bond ban, but I've played against it plenty of times and hated it. But I don't know. It's one of those core like identified pieces of an assassin. So it's what like defined New and obviously defined Slippy. And yeah, it's kind of annoying with Slippy, but I don't know. Maybe I hope to see it come back. Like it is kind of broken, but it's like, I mean,
I think
every
like,
deck has like a power turn, and now Slippy doesn't. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't
There's
have
no
a
spike
power
turn with Slippy.
Your closest like power turns are like something that ends on a codex or something, like Kiss of Death turns or something, or like that kind of stuff. Save a bloodshed, draw codex, leave note. Just stuff like that, which is fine.
Prog
But
double
yeah.
Nick. Even that's
Yeah.
still not that great anymore. Like it's good, but it ain't no Bond.
Yeah, but it's like there's no but that's the problem. You're like trimming just the Nicks because now you don't have bonds.
Yeah.
Most people replace it with another boost stealth to keep the ratios the same. But again, it's like, do I really want to just a Nick a blue infect? I mean, like, yeah, I will, but it's it's completely different.
But I won't be stoked about
But
it.
it's just funny because the whole ban was most of the talk was around Gravy, and a lot of the discussions was around Gravy, and the one who actually fell the most is Slippy, so the assassins.
Yep.
So
See you later, Greg.
I don't know. Maybe there's something good in the Slippy armory deck that kind of brings them back up, perhaps. But
Surely, but all the
I
pictures
don't know.
kind of look
New
like
card
Arachne.
seems-
It looks like a Dagger's support though, which I kind of rate because if it's more marionette support, it'd be dope. And that seems to be all
this
the
is
decks
the-
at the moment.
Yeah.
They come out and they're not actually for the hero they're saying they're supporting; they're for the other one.
yeah.
This is the Sam Tinfoil Hat theory at the moment. He thinks that it's dagger based.
Look, all the pictures have like Dagger stuff in it. None of the
Maybe.
stuff that's in the pictures.
I
I'm
didn't say I
running
didn't
in
believe
Slippy.
you, but
Oh, so you do believe me?
Could
Yeah.
be.
it's possible.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I think let me pull it up here. Where is it?
But yeah, I mean,
so
I think other than that, it's pretty much what everyone expected, right?
yeah, I
For
think
the actual
so.
meta.
A lot of KO, a lot of
Yep.
Florian, Syndra, Gravy.
I think a lot of the surprises come into the day 2 conversion rates. So I've got it pulled up here. The notable ones, we got 3 Dios, which is technically the highest converting deck. There was only 5 copies of the event, so
And Dom said
it's
Dio
hard
is
to-
terrible now, so.
Yep.
look, the deck still
She
just
is.
does busted stuff.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
it's kind of just like
I don't know.
Mecha
We'll see
silly.
how
It
that
just
Dio
kinda gets
goes
there
in day
randomly.
2 when,
Yeah.
what, 40-ish% of the meta is Earth / blocking decks?
Yeah. I'll go over just
probably-
quickly for the audio people. I'll just go over like the conversion rate. So the KO had only 5 decks in day 2. Florian had 11 decks in day 2. Syndra had 12 decks in day 2. Gravy had 11, and Verdance had 8. And then there was 1 Pleiades, which I just
Vern's
wanna
had 6.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Vern's had 6.
Yeah.
Look,
Vern's
I'm
had
looking at a
6,
little screen, dude. 6. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's why I pulled it up.
Yeah, dude, look, you're under the weather, man. I don't trust you at the
I
moment.
just
It's all good.
started talking about it. But yeah, I think the biggest shock here is 44 KOs only converting 5 into day 2. This is OG KO as well, not underhanded cheat.
Goated one, yeah.
So the old KO that was kind of the speculated boogeyman of the format converted 11% into day 2, which is kind of wild.
Why do you reckon that is?
Syndra
I mean, the
had
deck
like
still
an
is just
insane.
asked into Florian and Verdance, and then
Yeah.
it's a 50-50 into Syndra. Syndra, it's probably a bit better into Syndra,
Yeah.
but it's still, you can just lose.
Oh,
And
hell.
then I think it's
draw
kind
your
of mid
cards
into
in the wrong
Gravy,
order.
because again, like everything you send is minimum 6 power or greater, unless you're clawing stuff. And then for allies to
Yeah.
absorb, for a Regal Mortis to absorb a swing big, not that you do that, but just in case, like, or any other like
true.
pulping or something, just like anything with go again that you have to hit mid-turn.
Yeah.
Like obviously you'll claw a rigor mortis, I guess, but if it just doesn't work out, or a swabby,
Yeah.
you know, they're all just going to get more value out of what their health is. There's no way to cleanly like punch the allies
Yeah.
for exactly what you need without like just
It's just awkward.
wrecking your turn. So you can probably just get insane value out of that. And then
Yeah.
I saw every time I see a pulping get stopped by a D-React out of Arsenal, it's just it feels good. But I saw people,
Feels good.
still play pulpings into gravy, and maybe it's just unfamiliarity with the decks now. But they've always played Blood in the Water, and they're all playing Sync Blows and more D-Reacts now. I just feel like, I mean, maybe you have to play pulping anyway because it's go again.
Yeah,
It's
Grave.
ally
Yeah.
clearing,
Grave can block
but-
really well now. When he cuts a bunch of 2 blocks and allies and puts 3 and 4 blocks in,
Yeah.
Big Shocker he blocks pretty good now.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I think
Yeah.
that 6 Verdants surprised me a bit. It's only has a 27% conversion. I thought it'd be higher, but both the Earth Heroes actually didn't convert that well.
Yep.
Florian put 11 copies into day 2 with a 26 conversion rate, so I think the Earth Heroes did surprisingly, like, not as well as people thought. I mean, there was a lot of them, so
Yeah. I guess
You know,
everyone's
but-
just siding for Earth, right? Like KO and Earth
Yeah,
were like
for sure.
definitely going to be
Yeah.
the good decks in this. So, well, the most
yeah,
played,
you pretty
rather.
much can't.
And then
show
your Earth decks probably need, like, week 1, day 1 of a new set dropping, day 2 of a new set dropping. Your Earth sideboards are usually, like, tweaked for the meta too, so you just kind of do whatever. So, as the meta, as this evolves and ProQuest start happening, I think you'll start seeing things in the sideboard.
Yeah, yeah.
Because maybe Florians and Verdants just showed up with Tranquil, the new card, the Tranquil the channel.
Oh,
thinking
yep,
it'd
yep.
You know, thinking that
It's a
as
Morris.
it's a hedge against Prism and other aura shit, but then turns out it's not really as represented, so maybe they go for more like defensive stuff, or I don't know, who knows. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
seeing people cut
Yeah.
CNCs out of some Verdant's list too, maybe they get back in if you're seeing a lot of Syndra and stuff, just to like nerf their turns as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
from the consensus I've gathered is a lot of Verdant's lists are pretty much running the same 60, but you're cutting CNC for live leaves, and that's pretty much
I don't
the
like
only
that.
difference.
I don't like that at all.
It's interesting. I think you basically Earth is like the boogeyman. You can't show up unless you have a plan into Earth, because if you don't, you're just gonna get blown out because there's so many Earth heroes. I think the other, so the lowest converting deck of the event was Fang, Josiah Blades. So there was 15 copies of it taken to the event, and only 2 converted with a 13% conversion rate. Which surprises me, because as far as I
think
was aware,
that's the Earth problem, right? I don't think Fang beats Earth Heroes.
well,
No,
I was kind of
surely
under
not.
the impression that Fang can.
And does it beat
Value
KO? I don't think
engine
it beats KO either,
for a
right?
Florian. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
maybe
not
it
sure
does.
with the KO matchup.
Dynamo
I would've
values
thought-
help, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I would have thought that it can get there against Florian, because Florian gives so much time to set up
Germinate, a problem though for
to
it.
get your 3. Yeah, but your
I
value
don't,
is
I don't
so
think it's
high
time.
after you
Yeah,
get 3
but
fealties.
like, sure, Florian's a bit slower, but it's so defensive that you could have all the turns in the world and you're not really gonna hit often. So like maybe, but yeah,
yeah, same.
maybe
like,
maybe
both
Fang's not too bad, but
Yeah, both the Warriors had a bit of a shocker, to be honest.
Mm.
Kasai did a little better. There was only 13 Kasai at the event, and 3 converted to day 2 with a 23% conversion. I think Kasai needs a bit more time, potentially. I don't know. The new card's really strong, so I would be shocked
yeah, it
if she
doesn't
doesn't
solve.
have a breakout performance.
I still don't think it solves like it's a good card, but like it needs to hit, and then where you want it to hit, it never hits. It's like a card
Yeah.
for like the slower, grindier matchups who have buttloads of D-reacts anyway. So when you go to present this
Yeah.
on here, they go, "Here's my D-react," and you're unlucky didn't hit.
Yeah.
And then for the aggressive decks who don't block, the Cell Sword doesn't really do anything for you anyway. So it's like, so it's like a cool thing to get more Cell Swords out, which is cool. But for the matchups you need the Cell Swords, it's probably not really hitting anyway because, like I said, they've got D-reacts and ways to prevent it. So it's kind of a tricky one. Card's good, but yeah, it's just kind of like at face value it seems insane, but then in actual like play, you're like, oh, you know, you have to yeah, I don't know, you have to set up some crazy thing, or maybe it's like a pitch stack thing. You gotta wait for second cycle after the D-Rex are gone,
Yeah.
then set up some elaborate thing, which then it's like if you're playing for second cycle into a Florian, then he's online, and then like, do you just get
Yeah,
outvalued
that
at that
gets
point?
messy.
Like, who knows? Like, you know,
100%.
so it's like, it's kind of an awkward thing.
Yeah. And I think the last thing that is just worth touching on is the non-Verdance wizards. So Kano and Acilio, both had 9 and 8 copies in day 1 respectively, and both converted 3 into day 2. So they have a
pretty good.
Kano with a 33%, Acilio with a 38%. So
Scary.
I think a lot of people...
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Kano has been kind of known to be a bit scary this meta. Acilio, I've heard a lot of different varying opinions on. I've heard people say that they don't think he's good because of KO. I don't think that's true. I think you can definitely beat KO. I think Syndra is a scarier aggro deck than KO, and Syndra's been around for a while.
I feel like it's
Still
just
able to convert.
it's just a normal aggro mirror. Do you find you're going in a flash pop off turn before they
Yeah.
kill you, basically? And
Well,
like,
we
it
did-
doesn't
I think
matter.
the difference is that
That one on stream was insane. That was a great game.
that was insane. Yeah, I think the difference is that Syndra threatens those scary turns from turn 0, whereas KO doesn't.
And her
KO
having
just-
the spell void dagger as well is also kind of annoying
yeah,
because
that doesn't help.
Yeah.
you don't get like a free like, I don't know, like you send
You
a
can't just do
flutter,
the funny.
just one lightning and then
Lightning
one
into
amp on
Mind
a
Warp.
yeah. You can't really do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what KO's loadout is into Acilio if he even bothers bringing in any AB, but
You have AB3 in
I
there.
would assume not because it is a race. I think I would
Yeah.
be very happy if I see
Yeah.
my KO opponent bring AB3. I'd be pretty
Oh,
stoked because it
yeah.
means that I have more time. Because if they don't have Sash, because they run AB3, that means they're not running Scaling, which means
I think you have to run Scaling. Scaling's too good.
yeah.
yeah, Scaling's ridiculous in Australia.
Yeah.
I
I probably just
and
wouldn't.
then
wouldn't
I
bring
guess
any.
we'll
Wait, did we talk about Syndra?
while we're here, we'll just
The Syndra house.
yeah we spoke about Syndra's.
Syndra-
I think very briefly, but yeah, we can talk about Syndra. So that was the second highest converting deck,
Yeah.
apart from Dio, which is a bit of a skewed number, but yeah, Syndra put 12 copies in the day 2 with a 41% conversion.
That's huge.
It's just the
I
classic.
think it's just preying on
the
the
typical. Yeah, that too, but also the typical new set dropped. Let's play the easiest aggro deck there is.
Yep.
yeah. Actually.
Yep.
So it's like you see it every set. Like as people figure out the meta, like I was saying before, your Earth decks don't know how to properly tune them. Some of them show up with Coming Bleeds, which is good, and obviously it's worked really well for them. But like, do they give up percentage points for other stuff? I mean, I think those guys that show up with Coming Breeze have made the right call.
Yeah.
Because I would expect a lot of Syndra, like I said, day 1, day 0 of a new set, especially a calling. You just jam the aggro deck of your choosing, and then see how you go.
Yep.
So I would expect her to lose some percentage points moving forward, but yeah, like you were
You'd
saying, Casey,
think
she's still
so.
good into all the Earth heroes.
Yeah.
She
So
just
does
she's,
well into
she's good
Gravy,
into
so-
yeah. That's the thing is that all of the top decks at the moment she's good into, right?
Yep.
Like I'd assume she's
Yeah.
fine into KO. She forces KO to find Blood Rush by like turn 3 or 4. Otherwise, she's just gonna
Yeah, but
value
KO has
engine you.
it. You still got to get through the Intimidate hat, which is the big problem.
Yeah. Intimidate hat plus
And like
3.
KO, just armor alone can stop Mask for like probably 2 or 3 turns, and that's probably how long the game goes for. Like a well-timed Intimidate will probably stop a Mask from hitting, so you just need to give up the 1 armor.
Yep.
And then, or maybe like 1 card and an Intimidate hat stops it for a turn, and you still got what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, 7 to
Yeah.
9 points of armor that they can just give 1 armor and you know, like it's very it's a,
Yeah,
it's a,
KO's
Where Syndra has
so
it's
boots,
pretty
and
wild.
if I give you anything more than boots, it means I'm losing the game.
yeah, and then it's very easy for KO to do the classic. Here's my 2 card CNC for 7 because I've got a might, and
Yeah.
you know, like just stuff like that. The new disruptions, just
Oh,
yeah, the
the
higher-
so good.
yeah. So
Dirty.
I think it's,
And it's
but yeah, I
as
mean
you
it's
said
the same.
before,
Like when I
it's-
was playing Dio against Syndra, it's the same idea. You would bring in like the new Tinker Rings and Adaptive, and just have a fridge, and then you just lean on that fridge for the first few turns to avoid Mask, and then like by the time turn 3 or 4 is
just get a
around,
life
like
lead.
someone's probably dead. So
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and as you said before, it preys pretty hard on Gravy. Probably less so now that he's lighter on allies, but it's still, I'd have to assume it's still a pretty Syndra favoured matchup, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
And then actual last point that we'll talk about on here is Gravy himself. So obviously, big shocker, Gravy's not dead. The deck's still insane.
worst kept secret.
Crazy psyop,
Yeah.
guys. You've done well. It's insane. I thought you were gonna.
I wouldn't say they did that well.
Also, I thought we were gonna talk about the
Oh,
Victor.
maybe I play Gravy this week. Maybe I slap the deck together and just get some.
Yeah, do it.
some games
I got
on
the
it.
deck sitting there if you want to
it's a
just
good
borrow
deck.
it. So
Yeah, bring it in for me. Yeah.
okay, I don't want to look at it. So I thought you were going to mention the Victor that's 7-0. That
I will not be mentioning that.
that's all it gets.
It's not something that's real, nor is worth
Victor's
talking about.
doing work, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna juice.
It is nice.
Yeah, well, when good
but
players
yeah, I
play
mean,
anything, they
so-
can do well on it. It doesn't make Victor good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The top 20 is kind of wild. There's a lot of. Yeah.
It is very
I love it.
Syndra heavy.
Yep.
I rated. I don't know his name. I'm gonna punt the guy that won the
Yep.
calling, Kobe.
Oh.
Rated seeing our boy on the stream as well. Still on the Florian.
Yeah, losing to the
Just the
Victor.
goat.
Oh, Tatsuki.
Tatsuki.
Yeah,
Tatsuki
yeah.
is the goat. He
Was that
is
the Victor?
the Florian. He's Florian IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
him
actually
leaving the
is.
dice everywhere on his playmat the whole time was doing my head in.
That was
Like, get
deleting
rid of
me.
him. And he kept playing further and further to the
Oh,
right,
right.
and I was like, dude, just pick up your dice. Stop it. Stop it.
I like
That
it.
was hilarious.
That was good.
But yeah, that's we'll kind of end it here. We could talk about this.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
while,
yeah,
but
no.
we will not go
Let's go on to
any
the next
further into
topic,
it. Actually, Sam, just for you, one Pleiades made it day 2. I think they were 5-2 going
Yeah,
into day 2.
5-2.
Also,
I'm just
can
gonna
we-
leave it there.
Can we
Surely
just
not
hit with
matchups.
the after day 1, 5th place is a Rhino? Just
Is it Eugene?
it's not. It's not Eugene.
I bet he's in. He
But-
knows
not, no.
Eugene, though. So
Yeah, he's probably a good mate of him. He's got
Yeah,
the
best
insider
friend.
tips. Yeah,
it's his
yeah.
brother, actually.
Runs in the bloodline.
Yeah. Eugene B.
Yeah, so that's the only Rhino in day 2 as well. Is the one that's
Hogging,
5th,
yeah.
which is quite funny.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the main topic of the pod, and that is there was, for those that don't know, there was recently an article released about moving back to 90-day XP over ELO. The new fabtcg.com website came up. It got an overhaul and just kind of a lot of lifestyle changes, and it looks a lot cleaner. So it turns out that was not real. Brian put a tweet out apologizing. It was old text from back when 90 Day was being used, and it got integrated wrong. It's not real. That's not a thing. But the topic for the pod today is we're going to talk about alternatives to ELO and what it would look like if we were to go to a 90-day XP, or I mean, not that you couldn't really do lifetime XP, but alternatives to ELO, pretty much, and how that could look. So, how about Dom Napa? Do you want to start us off, mate?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, the ELO system has its pros and cons, but I think there's more cons for a card game like Flesh and Blood, so obviously that's why I got the axe, which is fine. Nothing really upsetting with it. It did solve a lot of the problem. Well, it getting removed helped a lot with, because you heard all the time where people didn't want to go play in a calling or play in a battle hardened or anything, because if I O2 drop or O3 drop or whatever, then it's going to nerf my
Waste of
ELO and I
time.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I can't
Can
get
confirm.
to the Pro Tour or whatever.
Yep.
So
05 at Tokyo.
So-
is
Can
different.
confirm that does.
Or Osaka.
04, thanks.
It don't matter at that
so
point.
yeah, so obviously the that's like the last thing you want to hear from like being an LSS employee as your game. You don't want to hear people say, hey, I don't want to play the game because I want to keep, like it's just the worst thing. So I rate rate axing it, which is good. But yeah, using XP for it, I'm not sure. I think I don't know. It's tough because it's kind of then just feeds into like you get XP the more you play, which is good because you want to reward the people for playing more. And then you get a bit more XP if you win. So obviously, the better you are, or the more wins you take, you get more XP, which then probably can feed into like Nat invites or something, which would be cool.
Yep.
Just don't know how. But then it's like, is it an easily abusable system? Like if someone has 3 to 4,
Locals.
armories they can go to in a week when some other one has only one, then those players there will never get, enough XP. So it's it is still like a hit and miss thing. I always liked XP, and even back in the day in Magic for Planeswalker points when they used to have that system.
Yeah.
I like it as like a good kind of like a cosmetic kind of thing where you get XP for playing, and then that's all cool.
Yeah.
I like to once again trigger warning Grand Archive suggestion, but Grand Archive does a similar thing with XP where you get their version of XP every time you play an armories, you play the calling or whatever their version is, and then for the season that a set is out, that's the season. So similar to how Fab does seasons, but then at the end of the season, you get like promos and stuff mailed to you from the team.
I rate that
based on
cool.
how much XP you got.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool. It's very easy to get like the first. They've got like 4 tiers, and then I think top 200 in each region gets like a really fancy promo, almost like a Marvel style thing. And then they have like full art promos, full arts, and all that kind of. And you get your play set for playing. So it incentivizes people to play more, and it's cool. And then as everything else in Grand Archive, everything's infinite dollars. So there's another incentive because then people sell that stuff. But again, so I like that kind of idea using XP to incentivize people to go play armories, and you get extra XP for going to ProQuest and all that stuff as well.
Yep.
So it's even more reason to start playing the rated events.
Yep.
Then you get XP for I know some of the guys when we were talking about this at locals this week, they were like, oh, maybe even like an online store where you spend X amount of XP and then you get a card, or maybe it's a creative way to do reprints. Maybe you want a reprint of now that Felling's already been reprinted, but CNC or an E-Strike maybe costs 500 XP, and if you've got your 500 XP, you can redeem a playset of I don't know, spitballing numbers, but it might be another creative way to do reprints as well.
I like that.
So I think using XP in that kind of form of stuff is good, and then maybe like keeping the qualification road of top 4ing and road to Nats or whatever. Maybe they expand it to top 8 to let more people in or something like that.
Yeah.
Like and that plus the now, if you've won a ProQuest or one other thing, you can't run it back.
Yep.
Just natively in the system itself, we'll just have more spots go to more people rather than going to have to go, oh, we've got space for another 30 people, so let's do the top 30 ELO, Rather than doing that, you should just naturally have more people because you're restricting.
Yeah.
You're expanding the amount of invites on top 8, and then you're also kind of semi-restricting people who win as well, so they don't even though things already got passed out anyway, I think, for some things, or maybe didn't for Road to Nats.
Not for Nats, no.
Yeah, something like that, but I think there's a better way of doing like those kind of higher tier qualification roads, and an XP I think is like an insane way. Like it's another way to get casual people to armories, right?
Yeah.
So
look, I liked the 90-day XP system but it is exploitable. We know that. But it's the same thing as I like the 90-day XP, and then people are saying, well, they can't get to like 3 or 4 events, so I can only come to 1 a week. It's like the same thing. Like the last Road to Nats, I could only play in 1. I couldn't play in all of them, so it kind of screwed me in having any chance of getting there because my elo was cooked from Nats 3 years ago. I think the problem, I don't system I think is fine to an extent. I think it needs a reset every single year or after every single season, just a hard reset. And if people go, oh, but I had this much XP, I'm like, well, you'll get there again, obviously. Like, if you're a good player, you'll get there again. But I've known a lot of people that have gone under that 1,500 threshold and have struggled getting back. So there's not enough events, especially in, like
her.
Yeah, like myself. Like Casey. You're down there now in the dumps or something, aren't you? Or are you back up again?
Nah, I'm back now.
But it's
from back before Elo mattered.
Yeah.
And I was a Levia Rhinar grinder before they got any support.
But the thing that nerfed you guys the most was the combination of limited as well, right?
Well, no, actually, funnily enough, my limited actually made my overall higher. That's how low my constructed was.
Sure.
I lost so much. Like my elo was like bad. Like when they brought elo in as the main source of invite and like competitive points matter kind of stuff. When they brought that in and they merged the two, I was at like 14, like 20 or something.
Yeah, dude. I was down there after Nats.
Going to events and I was just punching Rhinar, punching Levia, and then punting games because I flipped my hero over that didn't get any support, and I was against Viz with Skeleta, like, not winning
Yeah,
that.
nice.
So, like, I was just dying, and I was just losing elo, and it took me so long to get back to 15.
Yep.
And that's
To
another
then
kind
go to
of
a calling in
To
Japan.
get to new player accounts.
punt.
Brand new players start up,
Yeah,
they play one
to-
event, they do well, and they get invited to Nats. And then we're like,
Yeah,
we get screwed in a couple of events because we don't get dropped, and you lose a bunch of points when you're on a 6 times multiplier, and you kind of just stuck.
Yeah.
And I go, I play one event this format, I might get like 20 points, and then I'm like, cool, I'm just struggling to get back to 1500 where all the new players start. I'm like, I don't understand how that system makes any sense.
Yeah, but like it feels crap.
It
though,
makes sense.
'cause, like,
It just
I
doesn't make
remember,
sense for Flesh and Blood.
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah. Give it for chess.
Like, yeah, like I remember I eventually got my account back to 15, and then grinded real hard at like a ton of pro quests and a couple of battle hardens, and I got myself up like pretty high, like not crazy high, like it was like 1570 or 1580 or something, but I was like
Happy.
top 70 to 80th ish in the country, so I was like gonna be able to get an invite to Nats. And then I went to Worlds Osaka, played in the calling on the side there, went 0-4 there.
Went 0-2, and the
then
boys
I
said
lost.
drop, and you go, no.
Yeah, but this is the issue with the elo
100%.
system, is that like I go to an event, I pay $150.
You're in Osaka.
I go 0-2, and then everyone's going, yeah, you got to drop now, man. You're gonna lose more elo. And I'm like, I dropped the $150 to play this event.
Yep.
I want to play in it. I don't want to just not like I'm here to play the game. And then I go 0-2, and everyone's
There.
I go 0-2, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, just drop."
That's how
man.
bad the
Just drop, you're
system
gonna lose my
is. It's a
elo."
crap
Like,
system.
and I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I probably should
And
drop."
it did.
But
You
I'm
should
like,
have
I want
dropped.
to play.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like also I wanted to play the game more.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to play Flesh and Blood. Big shocker.
Crazy.
I got into an event because I wanted to play Fab.
Yeah, travel
and then I
half
go
the country,
0-2.
half the world to a new
Yeah.
country
Yep.
to spend all this money to go play a game just to go 0-2 drop. It's like,
And-
alright,
Yeah,
you know.
like
Lose your
it's
Nats
like
invite.
sure, like yeah, I'm sad I went 0-4, but like I wanted to play. Like yeah, Azalea maybe wasn't the pick for that tournament because turns out letting an Enigma go first and her hard casting a 10k when I have 4 pumps in my hand is shit for me.
Yeah, not good.
So sue me, but like I don't know. It's just like it just felt shit when I'm sitting down for the event, having people going, "Oh, you got to drop, man.
Yeah.
You have to drop. You're gonna lose more elo." I'm like, but I want to play the game. Like that's what I'm here to do.
But it's
Yeah.
so
And I
cool
can't
now
do
that
it.
they've gotten rid of it. And when they said they got rid of it early, I'm happy they didn't wait until the last minute and go, "Hey guys, elo's gone now." I'm happy they told us in advance.
Yeah.
Because like every event we're at now, where it's like rated, I'm like, I'm super keen to play. Where before I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling super confident. I don't want to lose any more points because I'm getting to the point where I'm almost like mid 1500s. But now I'm like, I think I tanked my thing again as well though because I just play stupid decks. But like it's nice that they
Guardian,
gave us
yeah.
It's nice that they gave us a heads up. What do you guys think about the
Yeah.
90 day though? What do you think the problem with that is outside of the fact that it can be abused? And what do you think obviously the good points are?
Well, I think the abuse bit is like it's so easy to fix.
100%.
I think you just literally change the on-demand events to not grant 1 XP a win.
Zero.
Just
Zero.
like currently they give 1 XP a win for an on-demand. Just change them so you're allowed to have 1 local armory a week. Then on-demands don't
I'm
create
pretty
any.
sure stores can only
The
run
only
one armory
point
anyway.
of so like the whole point of on-demands are just basically for the sole purpose of like
wanting to play more games or box
Yeah.
tournaments.
yeah, like wanting to
do
play
a quickly
events.
like 8-pod draft or
Yeah.
something with the boys.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, to get like pairings pretty much. You're basically just using gem to give you gem pairings, and that's it. Like for stores that want to do like a winner box or something. Like you don't need XP for that. You can just run
for
it so
sure.
you have pairings for everyone.
Yeah.
But what about the people that
Um,
can't get there?
but yeah.
like more than once a week, say.
Well, I would like to see for something like I don't know how you fix it with Pro Tour invites. I think they're a weird one where I think Pro Tour invites can't be. I think they can't be worse than. Oh, not worse. Sorry, I don't think you can change them from winner gets one
Yes.
because you. I mean, unless they want more people going, but like I think the trickle system was better than banning the winners. I don't really like.
I
that
don't
much.
like
Like, I
that
get
at
it.
all. I think it's
Like I get it, but
What do you mean? It's going to let us actually win a ProQuest.
yeah, but it should have just been a
which is
trickle
like
down.
cool, I
It's
guess.
trickle-
But
like,
Yeah.
there's no point being like, hey, Like, we're going to Japan in 2 weeks, and there's pro quests over there, and if I win week 1 next week, I'm not gonna. I might. But if I win next week, and I go to Japan, I go, cool, I can't play any of these pro quests in Japan. Not that we won't anyway, because they're all lottery system by the look of it, but still, it just sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks that, like, it's a stupid system. It's such a stupid system. It should just have something on your account that if I win again, it goes, cool, person 2 gets it.
Well,
Classic hand-me-down.
Yeah, well, especially because by the sounds of it, they didn't implement it for this one, but it sounded like they alluded to it. I was listening to On the Bauble, I think, Yuki's podcast.
Yeah, that's it.
And she was talking about she got in contact with someone to do with all of that stuff, and they pretty much said, like, no, this time we're not banning people that got Pro Tour invites from previous Pro Tours. So in the future, people that go to the Pro Tour and do well might literally not be able to take part in Pro Quest season going forward at all, which is, like, crazy to me. It's like, oh, you did well at the Pro Tour? Nice. You can't play again until the next one.
Why do they hate us playing the game, man? They hate if you do well. Don't play our game anymore, man. You're too good.
Well, yeah,
stop playing for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. At least for me, anyway, this is just kind of more of a personal gripe, but, like, for me, if I were to win a Pro Quest, I would kind of want to win it against all of the best players in my local area.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to win it and go, oh, well, only reason I won is because X, Y, and Z aren't here, because they won in the first 3 weeks. It's like, I don't know, it kind of takes away from the win.
Really win.
Because I'm like, I didn't really win. Like, if they were here, would I have beaten them? Would I have not beaten them? Would I have even top 8'd?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
you don't know. Like, I don't know.
No, I agree.
But I think the 90-day... I think 90 days, like, a good system-ish.
I think it
I
can
like
be
the
done
idea
well.
of it. I think it promotes... Yeah, I think it promotes good, like, card game habits. Like, it makes people go to local events and support their LPGs. LGSs, sorry. Not LPGs.
Come on, man.
Lets them support their LGSs.
Well, you technically support the
and-
LPGs, right? Isn't that gas?
Yeah,
we do.
yeah, no, true.
You gotta
yeah.
get petrol to and from the armories too, so...
Well, I
Let's play
think I
games.
was confusing it with Let's Play Games.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
No, but okay, so...
But yeah, I think it supports going to locals and playing, and it also promotes... I think the only gripe that I would have is it doesn't... It makes armories sweatier. It means that people can't... You can't just, like, show up with your... Like, I can't show up with my brand new 80 card Lyeth and just get trounced like I did on Thursday. Because...
Well,
I want XP and I want to be able to qualify for X, Y, and Z event.
You're just going to run into the same problem of people not playing. Like, that's why I think the XP stuff should literally just be for cosmetic, fun stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think
I've always wanted to
it should be
see-
tied to anything competitive related, like Pro Quest and up. Like, I don't think so. Maybe they'll do a cool, fun thing, like an armory tournament at the end of the season based on Maybe they do like who's got the most XP in the store gets an extra. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I think the XP should absolutely just be its own system and completely for cosmetic based stuff. It should not be tied to anything competitive related, because then you just fall into exactly the same problem with ELO. It's just ELO with a different face.
Yeah. You customize your
Yeah,
own
I've been
fab
saying for a
profile
while-
on the website. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's what Planeswalker points was back in the day. I went to the F&Ms, got the Planeswalker points so I can get cool icons for my Planeswalker profile.
That's exactly the thing. Cool
That's
icons. You can add like a song
Let me
to your
unlock-
page.
Yeah, let me unlock new icons I can use for my profile so I can play something, have something else instead of the throttle guy. Maybe I get the zipper hit guy.
throttle.
Like,
Yeah. Oh,
You
the
know,
new,
like, I
the
don't
new
know, like-
Japanese
Get in the max
spin
feature.
drive.
true, yeah, give me that. Or
Weed
like,
Max
I can get
Way.
Monkey off the new Fast and Furious.
That's
like,
clean, actually. Monkey big.
Oh, give me Monkey off of Monkey Powder, please.
yeah, it's like there's plenty
Pirate
of stuff
Monkey.
you can do for that too. Like, I don't know.
But you could do like animated icons of like that could be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as kind
I
of
think one
cringy as
thing-
it may sound, like it's
Yeah,
just
people rate that
yeah.
shit.
I don't know.
I'm a
Make your
I'm a sucker for a
profiles
bit of
public, and then
customization.
you've got
Yeah.
like a modern day MySpace now, where you go, hey, look at
Yeah.
my Flesh and Blood profile, and it's got your top 3 friends. It's got your
And you can
favorite
link
song
your-
playing.
You
Exactly
can
what
chuck
I
your
was thinking.
Spotify links in there. Yeah, that's insane.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. People eat that stuff up. So
Get
it's
some
like,
Yeah.
Fetty Wap playing when you click into your profile.
yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Get some
yeah, I've
star
been saying
trails
for a-
on your cursor. Yeah.
I've been saying for a while that I would really like to see lifetime XP rewards. I think like lifetime XP is a cool system because it just, I don't know, it just rewards people for playing for like a long time and consistently over that long period.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do or how you implement it, but I
Well,
think like,
again, that's
a
kind of
lifetime
like
XP could
I'm
be sick.
obviously a genius. LSS just needs to hire me
Obviously,
already.
you're just,
But,
yeah,
like-
hence why you've got the shirt on.
Yeah. You
Oh,
can
you
just
do,
have
yeah.
the 90-day XP thing be like a seasonal get XP for the season, get your
Oh, and
promo,
your
and then your
lifetime is like your
lifetime
shop.
is what you use for the shop. Yeah.
That's your dust. That's insane.
I rate it.
You're actually not bad at this, Dom.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I'm glad that we
He
finally
knows.
decided to put you on the pod for the first time.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Obviously.
It's
Well,
alright.
what do you think-
I'll get a commission from LSS when they implement all this stuff, so
Yeah,
all good.
obviously.
Oh, for sure. What do you think we should do then for?
Can you print
Nats?
another zero cost shock if you get that?
No.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Cheers,
No.
Dom. Yeah, cheers.
No shot. No, I don't want any more shocks.
Yeah.
For your question though, like for Nat, like I said, I think for Nats and ProQuest and stuff, it just stays the same competitive path that has proven to be good
The road
back
to
in the
Nats.
Magic days, and is just you just have your qualifiers for the rated events. That's it.
Are we bumping that up though? 'Cause
Maybe
if they're not
extend
doing Elo,
the-
there's not a bunch already.
Well, yeah,
confirmed
yeah.
Going.
That's what's So you extend the top 4 for Nats to top 8. Maybe I don't know how that looks. Again, as like we only have exposure to the scope that we work in. So
Yeah.
our Nats here are like 20 to 30 people, which is kind of like all right. So a top 8 wouldn't be
Our
too
Nats.
Road to Nats.
bad. Sorry, Road to Nats and ProQuest and
Our
stuff.
entire.
Nats
There's
are-
only
yeah.
20 people in this country, actually.
Yeah.
So-
We saying top
But
8.
then,
with-
so it's like, what about smaller smaller countries that have smaller Road to Nats and ProQuest?
Yeah, you
Like
don't
their
wanna
top
look-
I mean, they
8s,
could
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
could maybe
like,
base
so.
it off of gem accounts within that country. Don't know how easy or hard that is to implement, but I know that you add your country of residence into your gem account.
I think that's
So, it
already.
could
Is that
scale.
how it already works, or is it you can play the Nats that you qualified in for? I think there's already
No,
some sort of
I think
restriction.
I think the Nats cap is based off of that,
Okay.
but I think you could also maybe base ProQuests off of your country of residence.
yeah.
So like if you're in Tokyo, then probably they're only doing top 4. But if you're in, say,
That's still not enough people though.
I don't know, a country that's got a smaller
Yeah, I don't know.
fab community, then maybe they do top 8.
But maybe
Or,
maybe
sorry,
they
the
just
other way
go
around.
if they just top 8 everything, and then I mean if you say if there's top 8 for everything, and you know there's going to be X amount of ProQuests or Road to Nats in a season, then you can very easily probably like estimate what the number is. And it's like maybe they don't have we want to have minimum 300. It's like, well, if we want minimum 300, we just say, okay, well, we'll just give extra Road to Nats events for new stores or something. I don't know. Maybe give extra events to
What
make
if
them
it's
hit
just
that
like
number,
a?
perhaps.
We still have
Yeah.
Road to Nats, right? But then we
I
have
don't
a
know.
system where throughout the year, if you've played an event, so similar to like a PTI, but like if you get a top 8, you get like a Nats invite. If you win an event or like top 8 an event, sorry. You get because we need a sheer number. I can see you making that face, case. We need a sheer number of people because if we have like 5 Road to Nats in our area and 8 of those people from each event get into it, we're not getting anywhere near enough numbers. Like not at all.
No, but remember they also do the rest of the people that didn't get Nats invites via Road to Nats just get it through XP.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we don't have XP at all, if XP isn't a number and you're just trying to make a sheer amount of people get entry through events, it's like if you top 8 any event through the year, any rated event through the year,
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I don't know. No, because then it adds the same issue that Elo currently has, where all the fab boomers that were grinding Starvo and Skeleta Viz and Chain back in the day.
No, it's
that
from
have infinite
within
Elo.
the year. It's got nothing
It'll
to do
be
with
for
Elo.
the season.
So
yeah.
if you win it through
No, it
the
wouldn't-
season,
oh,
They just
for the
bank
year.
up.
Yeah, it'll be the season based, right?
whatever the season is before.
But I guess that kind of works for nationals because
Just for
nationals
Nats,
is like
only
3
for
levels. You've got Road to Nats, nationals, and then worlds.
Yeah.
Whereas the Pro Tour is ProQuest then Pro Tour. So I think that's fine then. I think you can do like nationally invited based off XP because that's kind of a regional thing. You just limit it to the region. You go, hey, top 100, let's say, top 100 in the country. Or they do a similar thing for Road to Nats because you still have to then go through nationals and win that.
Yeah.
Or top 8 it or whatever it is to get into worlds as well. So I think that's fine. And I think Road to
I
Nats
would
is
like if
definitely
they
like
did
a
that.
camaraderie style thing. It's like you're there with the, for us, it's all the Aussies. We're all there together. We're all fighting,
Yeah.
and then once we get the top 8 that go to Worlds, we're like, well, that's our team, boys. Let's go. Like it's kind of a. So I think opening that up to XP makes more sense because then XP.
I'm very happy with that.
It again just involves in building the community that's around the whole thing, but then ProQuest, I think, maybe not because it's a ProQuest straight to the Pro Tour, but maybe they still do.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's just.
I would like to, like when we got the
Yeah, I don't
announcement
know.
it was going to be 90-day XP, there was a bunch of us that were super stoked. Because they're like, cool, we just go to Nats every year because we play the game enough and we get enough points. Like, I think I'm like 34th or 35th currently, Casey. You were
But then
like
does that
15.
defeat the point of Road to Nats then? Like, what's the point of having Road to Nats if, like, 80% of you guys are going to Nats anyway? Like, would you go to a Road to Nats? Maybe, because you still want to play competitively and try and win a gold
There's
foil,
still
but,
cool
like...
products to earn, cool mats and stuff to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I'm
True, yeah.
not confirmed getting in. I'm just like, I know the amount I play and the amount of games I win, and it's like, I know I can definitely get into Nats. But it was also really cool with the 90-day thing. Like, we were talking about one of the stores, Battle City, and they're having trouble getting like consistent numbers. And I'm like, if this is systems inputted, your numbers will go through the roof. Like, people want to come and play because they want to get their XP up. So I thought it was a really cool thing with the announcement that wasn't true, that stores were going to get more people consistently coming. Like, people were going to play the game more, which I thought was really cool. But then since that's gone, I'm like, well, back to Road to Nats crap, I guess.
Yeah, XP is definitely, like... Yeah. If you can make it more enticing... I mean, it's just, again, I'm just kind of repeating myself now, but make it more enticing. That's how you grow the community. That's how people come back to play because they have something to work for. Like, rather than... We all know Fab's a highly competitive game, so it's like most of us that are playing it are because we're competitive people that want to do well at the big tournaments.
Yep.
But what about the casuals that don't have, not saying they're not bad, but don't
like the
have that
Guardian
drive
players,
to be that good? They're just there to play the game. So then they still have something to work for by grinding XP to get... some other thing, Like, they're like, oh, I'll just come to play because I'm 100 XP off getting a place at East. I don't know. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
definitely
think
like a
general
really good tool for the
consensus-
community, I think. And if done well, it'll be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the general consensus is like 90-day XP is cool. I think XP as a system is cool. I think it's got legs, and I think it serves a purpose. I think finding that purpose is important.
I also
think-
fully expect, because Elsa's love to do this, I fully expect them to just come, like, implement a system, and maybe it's, like, just real crap for a few months. And they go, alright, well, not saying
working.
because they invent bad things, but they're just good at just trying new things.
Yeah, no,
so they'll
good
just
save.
try
Yeah,
something,
that's good.
Yeah.
I still gotta get employed by Elsa, so I gotta cover my back, But,
I rate that
try
they're
something
happy
and
to
in,
admit they're
in
wrong.
6 months, if it doesn't work, they go, alright, cool, well, that clearly didn't work, let's try something else, Like, they're not just gonna be this is what we've implemented, deal with it,
Yeah,
So,
spewing. Oh, we know it sucks.
I think
but-
XP
oh,
is
cop
definitely
that.
like a... Yeah, I think XP... Fine-tuning XP is going to take a lot of iterations, I think. Unless they hit the nail on the head first go, then even better. But I think there'll be a lot of
which has happened
fine-tuning and
before.
adding and removing things to the whole system. It might even just be a continuous evolution thing. Like, it'll be once they develop a system for XP, that's obviously what we use forever, but they just go, hey, next year we're going to try out this thing you can do with XP and see how that goes, So,
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely.
It's
see
definitely
that
like a
happening.
very powerful tool they can use.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think general consensus, like, XP's good if we find the right lane to stick it in.
Yeah.
It can be good. Elo is like needs work, I think. It's fine. It does serve the purpose that it wants to serve, but I think it can be done better. Pretty much.
Yep.
But with that, I think we're gonna move into some questions. Special guest Dom, how would you like to take away some questions for us?
Oh, am I going to start with the question?
Yeah, start with your
Yeah,
question.
you can run the questions, man.
Alright, well, I got this question from Andy Marr, one of my best friends.
Yep.
And
Shout
his
out
question
Andrew
is
Marr.
simply... Yeah, shout out Andrew Marr, yeah.
Yeah.
His question is simply, what's the biggest mistake you see new players make when learning Flesh and Blood or trying to learn it? So,
Armor blocking. Don't
That's a
block
big
with
one.
your armor, man.
Yeah, that is
Just
a big
wait
one,
till
yeah.
something matters.
Turn one, I'll
Yeah.
keep my
Stop
full
blocking my
hand.
fellings with your fucking...
Yeah, the turn 0
Battle
face
worn
tank
boots.
8 damage because my hand's insane
Yeah,
is probably
the hand
another
looks
one.
crazy. I'm gonna keep these and block with all my armor. Like you're putting a master
Or
momentum in front of that, bro. You're
the
like, that's fine.
IP.
Yeah.
This is one piece of my combo. Maybe I'll just IP because I might see it, and then they face tank like 20 damage to you.
Yeah.
Like
I love it.
I think
maybe.
actually it is just like new players looking at a hand and going, "Oh, this is doing the thing I wanted to do. I'm gonna take infinite damage to do that thing instead of just blocking where you probably should be blocking." Like I think that is a huge...
Yeah, definitely.
I
Like learning to block is a big thing, but I think the also other thing too is, again, because I've come from other TCGs, is other TCGs you usually just draw one card a turn.
Yeah.
So like you have your mindset of building your hand to something good, like if you're playing a combo deck or whatever. Where in Fab you're just drawing 4 or I guess 5/3 now, but you're drawing whatever your intellect is every turn. So if you're forced to block with your whole hand, yeah, it might be it feels bad, but you're just getting 4 fresh ones. So like if you're digging for good cards, like you still got a play set of your good cards in your deck of 60. You're drawing 4 every turn. Like you'll get a juicy hand again.
You'll get
like, don't be so upset. So
Yeah, I think the biggest, genuinely, I think the biggest issue is armor blocking. Armor is the most important thing in the whole of Fab. And if you can master when to and when not to block with armor, I think it makes such a tremendous difference to your game.
Yeah.
Do you have like a rule of thumb then
between
for new players if they're listening of like blocking with armor?
Just don't throw armor onto stuff that doesn't have on hits. That's the biggest one.
Yep.
If something isn't doing anything when it hits you, like because I'm a shocker for it as well. My OCD kicks in all the time when someone throws any attack at me.
Yep.
If it's for 7, I go, well, I have to block 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like it's like a Battlefront Bastion or like a red fruits, and they're like, here's 7. I'm like, well, I have to cop the 7. But it's like doesn't matter if 1, 2, 3. All the way up to 7. Doesn't matter if any of the damage leaks. Unless it's lethal damage, it's not doing anything to you.
Yeah.
You don't have to put cards under it if you don't need to.
Yeah.
I think you should always make sure that you can convert your hand better than they convert theirs.
That was going to be mine, yeah. Just
But,
converting the hand is also another, like, just
Yeah, you don't
thing.
want to just face tank
Yeah.
7 to then send 5 back, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, I think armor blocking's the biggest. Like, don't just throw cards under stuff that isn't relevant.
I think like
Because you're gonna really when you're playing like a brute or someone or like a guardian that has a heap of armor block, and they go, here's this random attack, and you shove a bunch of armor under it in order to send like a big turn back, and then the following turn they CNC you when you're trying to set something up.
Yeah.
Feels real shit when you just
with my armor.
punted 8 armor under something that didn't matter,
Yeah.
and now you can't just 0 card block out this CNC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A
think
good a wise man once said that always try to get more value out of your armor than what's on the printed card. So if your armor blocks for 2, if you can use that armor to save 3 damage, maybe it blocks like a Bittering Thorns.
Yep.
Pog, that's more, you know, or block a snatch with it. The classic example, you know, like block a snatch with it. Maybe it's a one piece, you know, maybe it's like Dragon Scalers, and you give a card plus Dragon Scalers to cover a snatch. It blocks for 1, but it's also stopped the unhit, so you've gotten more value out of it. So you can, so that's a good rule of thumb too.
I think I would just leave it to like I'm dead, so like late game, if I'm on like 10 health, or like I'm on 5 and you're on 5.
Yeah, good call. Actually, for all new players out there listening, die with all your armor up.
Yeah.
Don't block with it.
You
looks
put it
really
on to
cool.
look
You don't
good,
have
so
to
you got to
save
die with it.
Cowardice blocking
Yeah.
with armor.
Die fly. That's what I always say.
No, like I like to leave it like in that like those last few turns when we're like throwing 1 or 2 cards at each other. I prefer to have my armor for that late game so I can convert hands better, if possible.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the beauty of Fab. Like, a simple rule, like, just use your armor to block on hits is great.
Yep.
But once you get into the weeds, it's like, there's, like, still 5 levels to it.
Yep.
So-
It's giga complex.
Alright, next question. What do we got?
Dom Napa, what's next question, mate? You're
That's all
leading
I
the question
got.
today.
That's all I got. I don't have any more
Oh,
questions.
you got the questions,
What?
Casey. You don't know the questions.
What the hell?
I just got the one from Andy Marr, dude. I don't
Yeah,
have any
Andrew
others.
Marr.
Love of God, man. Alright, well, what, This one is from Dan. And they've asked, what hero do you think is the most underrated in our current meta, and why?
KO underhanded cheat, because he's goated. That's all.
No, because he's underhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a funny guy. Funny guy.
Mhm.
It's insane.
To be fair, I do think that he's decent. I just think he dies to Earth. So
No, I think
Can't really
he's
call
good
him
into
under
Earth.
Yeah, he's
Dash
actually.
IO.
Nah,
Dash IO, 60% conversion rate, probably.
yeah. Nah.
I actually don't
I think
know.
like. I think actually, Mario is like not that bad. I think he's a bit of a sleeper. Like we got some. There was a few that converted into day 2. I think you can if you're like good at the deck, you can win against Earth Heroes.
I
Your
don't
numbers
think
are
that.
insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you doing? I want to
You're
hear
the one that
this.
told me
We
that,
got real
man.
quiet when he said that. I'm like, let's listen this in, man. Let's hear this out.
Like you
I
can
think-
beat Florian if you're good at the deck.
Yeah. It's still tough, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course it's tough. I don't think he's like. I don't think he's unplayable.
No, I
it's a
agree.
good-
I
I
don't think
think
he
it's a
is.
solid
Especially with
deck.
all these Syndras. Like, the
Yeah.
reason why all these Syndras are good, of course, because of Gravy and Earth. But also, there's no Assassin. There's no Disruption to keep her down.
Yeah.
So, you can prey on that as much. You can't really much with Mario, because he's
If you're
not
if
as
you play
disruptive
Dragon
as what
Build, yeah.
Slippy is. Yeah.
So we just lose
So,
everything else.
I mean, I've still lost games against Syndra as Mario, because I've just drawn the side of the deck that does damage, and I didn't draw any marks or
Yeah.
prognosis or any interaction, and I just get overrun, because obviously they'll just be better at that game if you don't present disruptions. So
I do think that there's a big lack of people talking about Prism, considering how like good that new card is. It seems to be a deck that is not being spoken about, like kind of at all.
Surely it's
'cause
just
it's
KO.
crap.
KO being
it's just not
one of the most played decks in the
You don't want
format.
to take, and then the Florian was always like,
I mean,
kind
KO
of
doesn't pop that well.
semi-decent. Yeah, but he's got so much more, and it doesn't matter if like he just pops with one and still claps you for 18. Like it's in your deck's half a no block, so it's like, do I play auras, and then you're
Alright,
playing auras.
fuck it,
and then-
Acilio.
so it's
Acilio.
like-
Oh, Acilio!
I was
Acilio's
actually
my choice.
yeah. I was surprised there was not much Acilio at this calling. Like if we were to just quickly bounce back, because I still think it's decent. Like I still think it
Acilio's
has game.
dirty,
Like it's
man.
just the aggro mirrors.
I think
it's still
I
decent
do think
into
that Acilio's
Gravy.
biggest
Yeah.
Acilio's biggest issue is the deck's pilots.
Yeah.
It's people like there's only very, very, very few people that can play that deck like perfectly,
Can you name any?
and then yeah, probably Vor and
Yeah,
Yuto.
me.
I think
I was
are only
waiting
two that have,
for yeah, Casey Wilson
mastered that deck. No, but like I think
You're the best in this
the
chat.
deck's fucking
True.
yeah.
In general,
Yeah, I
not
guess.
just on silly man.
Oh shit! Thanks, man. But no, I think that like the deck's incredibly hard to pilot. Like people will bring it to events and not be like prepped.
Yep.
And I think that's the biggest killer of the deck is that it Giga rewards time spent playing it, and if you don't put the hours into it, you won't get the results out of it. It's just like that simple.
Yep.
So
I mean, it's the
I think-
same with the Syndra stuff, right? Like you're getting naturally hated on by Slippies and Assassins, but again, now that they're not as prevalent, you probably get some points because I don't know. Do you blow up Earth Heroes? I
Yeah,
think
what do they look like?
Verdance might be a bit tough because I think doesn't Verdance would just naturally have like AB3 or something crazy,
Plus light up the leaves.
So you bring in-
Acilio. No,
Okay,
Verdance
Stormy and
fine.
Stormy and Gloves or something.
Yeah,
know.
Verdance is fine. Both the Earth Heroes are fine. You get time to set up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously Plow and Felling just like
You just giga combo them, right?
suck, and you can't play
Yeah.
around them. But it's the classic, like, you just have so much time. You can just like, oh, I'm setting up for a combo, and they're Felling you, and you're like, ah, you got me. I'll put some cards under this and move on.
Yeah.
And you set it up until eventually they're forced to throw light up the leaves for 6 and stick for 2, and you go, cool, I'll take 8, here's 40.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
I mean, it doesn't happen. Sometimes they can just go, here's a Felling, here's a Plow, here's a
Oh,
Felling,
yeah,
here's a
yeah.
Plow, here's a CNC, and you just kind of die, and you're like, ah, well,
Yeah.
like, there's only so many cards in the deck that block for 3. You can't block out infinitely.
Yep.
But
But you are still alive if you're
and
on
also
one health,
starting.
though. A deck is nuts sometimes.
Well, not into Verdance. You're alive if you're on 8.
Oh, because, yeah, Stormies.
9,
yeah,
10.
fair go.
10.
Stormies,
Yeah.
but yeah, like you're.
Oh well, 8 if you've got the sigil, that cops one, as Arcane whatever one.
Holy.
6 if you got 3 of them out.
Yeah.
True.
3 in the deck.
Yeah.
That's classic.
But yeah, like I think I do think Acilio's underrated at the moment.
Yeah,
I think the
I'd
deck's
agree.
strong. You just need to put time into it.
Yeah. And we're also talking about a meta that's only existed for 2 days, maybe 3 days, depending on when you're listening to
Yeah.
this. So it's still, things will flush out for sure.
Yep, definitely.
Agree.
Cool. All right, we'll go on to our last question.
I think Scooper, you had a question, mate.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
on
you,
the
sharing
dock. It's on the dock.
Yeah, go on, give us a
Yeah.
read.
No, I don't have the dock.
Give it to us then.
I don't have it in front of me. You're up, Casey. Read it out, mate.
Well, I don't know which one it is.
The only other one that's there.
No, there's others.
Read one. Just whatever's on there, that's the one.
That's not how it works, bro. You can pull it up.
No, I
You got it.
literally
I
can't.
believe in you.
What do you got, mate?
You are a real piece of work, you know that.
No.
Alright, well this one is coming... this is just anonymously, I don't know who sent this in, so... Shout out to whoever it was. Thanks. We're just doing... They just wanted a show and tell. We're showing off a card. We're showing off a card.
Your favourite card.
So...
I didn't even see this question.
Not
Oh,
favourite
wait.
card. Not favourite card, we're just showing off a card.
Oh,
So
show
this
off
is
a card this
on
way.
my desk. So this is
Show and
Marvel Surgeon A the Tide, if I can get it to focus.
Yeah, cop that, Spotify
Nope.
listeners.
Maybe. A little bit.
You need to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy.
So this is...
Show and tell for
So
the
I'm showing off-
watchers, just tell for the listeners.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Why is that your spotlight card, mate?
But yeah, so that's... So, Surgeon A the Tide is my favourite weapon to run in Verdance. It's fucking just cool.
Is? Or
I like
was?
it a lot. I don't have to play another non-attack to resolve it. I can just send it, and then they AV1, and then I felling them. The weapon's sick. I love the weapon. The amount of like bait and switch you can do with it is insane. And the reason it's on my desk and not in my deck is because combo's kind of dead.
Game's over.
So it just doesn't get run anymore, which is sad. I like it a lot. It's a sad day. It's going to be sitting in a binder collecting dust until I can use it again. But I love the weapon. It looks fucking insane, and it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't use it, so
You can use it.
that's
dude.
my
It's
sad show and tell.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll go next.
can
Yeah,
use
I'll
it
make
if you
Surgeon
want.
Acilio.
Yeah. KO underhand cheat.
Surgeon,
Marvel.
silly.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's insane.
Can you guys see that? Pretend you can.
Wow, that's so cool,
Yeah,
Sam.
that's
Why don't you
insane,
explain
wow.
it,
Alright,
though?
KO
Yeah.
underhanded cheat. I'm gonna be quick because there's not much to explain.
Oh,
Deck's
boo.
goated. I'm
Unintended.
look. I'm full arting. I'm max rating the Pleiades, but in the meantime, we're playing KO because he's extremely fun. Won't be playing him at PQs though. That's a
Oh,
waste
because
of
he's
time.
not a guardian, so he's playable.
Yeah, why don't you beat me with him
Yeah.
then?
Nice.
Yeah, try harder. Last 2 games I've played against Casey on KO, I've deleted him. So
Yeah, all your
Put that out
listeners
there.
will love that soundbite.
yeah,
That's a good one.
All right, thumb up. What do you got?
Well, actually, I had something set up, but I'm gonna keep to the what's the word? The theme of Dynasty. Is it Dynasty Marvel weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Oh, yes,
And then
dude.
the old Hanabi Blaster.
Yes, dude.
I missed that card.
So,
actually.
yeah.
That's fuck.
Yeah,
3 over 5.
Yeah, dude.
You love to see it.
yeah, it's true. It's a good one. I don't think I've ever
Are you gonna
played
give
it,
us?
but
Are you gonna give us some background on it, or are you
Just
just
make
gonna...
No,
Hanabi Blaster
not-
max,
not-
man.
actually,
Goated.
I was forced to buy it because there was a dash, OG dash list that played it, and I'm like, don't have an Hanabi Blaster, and the
So
store I bought
naturally
it
you
for
bought the
didn't
Marvel.
have a normal one, so I had to buy the Marvel one, obviously.
Obviously,
so.
yeah.
I remember that. Was that down south
No.
at a ProQuest?
No.
That must have been someone else.
Yeah, it must have been someone else. But
Alright,
yeah.
well-
some. I think it was like when OG Dash played Hanabi Blaster against the Enigma meta as like the sideboard tech, and I'm like,
sure.
don't have one of those. Guess I'll have to get it. And then yeah,
Yep.
so I have a Marvel one. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I read it. Alright, well, that's going to do it for episode 3 of Flesh and Banter. Thank you for podding with me, boys. Thank you all for
Always.
watching. If you want to submit
Thanks for the
questions-
invite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
well, we'll
first
see
and
if we can
last,
pencil
man.
you
I
in
don't know if
for
we'll be able to get you again.
another...
We're pretty booked up with
that's all good.
yeah.
No, It's all good. Yeah. Got plenty of other guests that the community want to see, so I don't mind. That's all good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think next week we might try and line up Nuggies to get on, but unsure at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
True.
Pending.
yes, if you want to submit any questions for the pod, feel free to do so either on our Instagram that should be on the screen or in the comments below. Yeah, and with that, we'll see you in this next episode.
Peace.
Goodbye.